Alright folks, Portuguese Idiot, we are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook. Let's head on to chapter number 2, where they found out where Marconi's house has been broken into. So let's head over there. Oh, that is an amazing. Let's just look at that. That is amazing. I love that. That's great artwork. Yep, Ace misclicked again, so we're finishing off chapter 2. Man, talk about misclicks galore. Man, I must be tired or sick or something because I'm way off my game. Diamond, flag, broken. Oh, there's the lock picking set. Okay. So that is a clue. Okay, so that, and then shoot. Hey, searching Marconi's house makes his death feel more real. We had so much history with him. Who would have thought he made his end under the dome? Anyway, the thief must have used those lockpicks to break in. What an amateur leaving that behind. There's some hair on it, well spotted. Let's vacuum up a sample. And photos always prove enlightening. Can you piece one back together? We can. Alright, so whose hair is this? What we putting the hair from the lockpicks on the microscope will reveal who broke into Marconi's home, Ace. Again. There we go. Ah, I told you. Emilio is his kid. I thought so. There's a photo of Marconi smiling at a baby. That's a side of him we never saw. He never mentioned having a kid. You're right, Ace. Marconi's much younger in this picture. That baby must be an adult now. Think Ramirez can identify the child? Let's send him the photo. Oh, cool. We're gonna loop Ramirez in. That's good. Hey, Ramirez. Hey. Oh, it's Asteroid. That hair from our mystery thief's lockpicks is a fur from a Shih Tzu. Marconi didn't own a Shih Tzu Ace, but maybe one of his acquaintances does? Well, yeah, I know Jones's dog is Asteroid, it's a Shih Tzu, but what of it? Wait, surely Jones wouldn't break into Marconi's home, Ace? Admittedly, he's been acting weird since Zoe's arrest, threatening Marconi and sneaking into the dome. We better speak to Jones, Ace. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Jones is a suspect. That's not good. That's not good. I feel like he wouldn't do a Molotov cocktail as a murder weapon, but it still isn't good. Ramirez, did you manage to identify the child in Marconi's photo? It took some digging, but Marconi's name eventually flagged up something in the system. Marconi's listed as a father of on a birth certificate. Ace. The birth certificate belongs to none other than Emilio Fuller. Yep, Marconi was Emilio's father. Apparently Fuller is Emilio's mother's name. It seems they tried to hide Marconi's paternity. So Marconi had a secret child. Let's see if Emilio knew about the family connection, Ace. I will bet you he did not. Hey, Mr. Fuller, did you know that Marconi was your father? Oh man, I haven't had enough dark chocolate for this. Yes, I knew, but I spent my life wishing I didn't have a gangster for a father. When I was born, Marconi was at the height of his career. He had enemies everywhere. He thought it too risky to publicly acknowledge me as his son, in case one of them came after me. So he provided for me financially, but left my mom to raise me alone. Weren't you upset that Marconi wasn't in your life? No, I was happy that Thug stayed away. I didn't want to be associated with a violent ex-convict. Got a bright future, Secret Ace. I didn't need the burden of being a mobster's son. I mean, I kind of agree. So Ace, Marconi had a child, and one that wanted nothing to do with him. That's why Marconi asked Rosetta's permission to see Emilio, because he was his dad. And speaking of Rosetta, if you want to search her office again, let's go, Ace. Of course, Shield would be proud if his dad was a gangster. However, he'd probably not be as proud. A lot of baggage that comes with that. Ace, the tablet belongs to Marconi. That probably means he was here. Can you crack the password, Ace? If you think something's hidden in that cleaning cart trash, let's get searching. Yeah, they've actually, it's only chapter 2 and they've already opened up one of those. This is crazy. Okay, I'm clicking on it. Okay, the hits box on these are not that great. The lighter in that cleaning cart trash is bloodstained. Ace, you're right. This could be the lighter that Marconi's user used to light the Molotov cocktail. Let's get it to a mirror. Yeah, 2 energy. Whoa, that's how bad this stuff is. Nope. I'm thinking 4-3. No. There we go. Ace, now Marconi's tablet isn't locked. We can check his files. There's a video called in case things go bad. Well, did Marconi know someone was out to get him? Only one way to find out. Let's watch the video, Ace. I think he probably just always did it because he figured he'd die at some point. I keep telling you, I don't want to get rid of those bodies. Why are we having this conversation again? Well, we have your kid. You'll do whatever we want. So if I order you to take dead bodies out of the dome, either you do it or Emilio will suffer an accident. Oh, wow. Did we just see Rosetta blackmailing Marconi? She was threatening to hurt Marconi's son. If he didn't agree to remove dead bodies from the dome. Bodies? Does she mean... Oh, you're right. She must mean all those poor people who died during the Dream Life experiments. I guess they had to dispose of the bodies somehow. So apparently Rosetta pressured Marconi into doing her dirty work. He never came to us because he was fearing for his son's life, but he did make that recording to prove he was being blackmailed. You must question Rosetta about this immediately, Ace. Why question her? Like, she should be getting life at this point. Easy. Jones. Ace, Chief briefed me. I can't believe Marconi's dead. We didn't always see eye to eye, but he's been part of my life almost as long as I've been a cop. Strange to think he's gone. Well, not as strange as breaking at Marconi's house. Please tell us it wasn't you, Jones. I should have known you would find me out, Ace, but I couldn't sit around doing nothing. I was ready to join you at the dome when you called in Marconi's murder. The chief pulled me off the case, said I had too much history with Marconi. Tried to distract myself with the mirrors, chemistry books, and a bar of dark chocolate, but it wasn't enough. So you led your own investigation by breaking in and searching Marconi's house? Yes, but I didn't find anything. You never do, Jones. Do you realize how unprofessional that was? Now we've got no choice but to make you a suspect in Marconi's murder. And you have all the traits. But I figured they were going to have him have all the traits anyways. Whether or not he's actually the guy they want to make you think he is. Miss Pierre, we know you're blackmailing Marconi with his son's life. Did you kill Marconi because you discovered he collected evidence of your blackmail? That's ridiculous, Secret Agent Ace. Marconi was only useful to me alive. How did you learn Emilio was Marconi's son? We run background checks on all Dream Life applicants, so when a young scientist with chemistry knowledge rivaling my own turned out to be the son of a notorious mobster, I saw an opportunity. I hired the son and got the father released from prison. I instructed Marconi to recruit some ex-cons, people who wouldn't mind getting rid of a few bodies. He refused at first, said he'd changed, that his life of crime was behind him. But he changed his tune when I said I could have Emilio killed in an instant. Well, you sicken me. You'll never leave the cell once Secret Agent Ace has built a case against you. All we gotta do is tape our interviews with her, and she's obviously guilty. This keeps turning up revelations. We believe Marconi's company, Hawkeye Security, was hired only to patrol outside the dome, but we've learned that Marconi's men were recruited to dispose of bodies of Dream Life's experiment subjects. I've already met one Hawkeye Security guard. We need to talk to Keith Vaughn, Ace. Ooh, this guy. Oh, snap. Mr. Vaughn, we proved that Hawkeye Security was involved in the illegal disposal of human remains. Oh, darn, I should have run the moment I heard you come in, Secret Agent Ace. Look, a job's a job. It ain't easy for an ex-con to find honest work. Once you've admitted your involvement, you're under arrest. You better tell us what Hawkeye Security did with the bodies. We smuggled them out of the dome at night, then burned them in an industrial incinerator till they weren't nothing but ashes. It was the boss's idea. Well, that's despicable, and your boss will soon be a little more than ashes himself. He was murdered earlier today. Wait, he was murdered? Well, it seems everything's going to the dogs. What with me going back to prison and the boss is dead? Don't dispose of dead bodies. I mean, I hate to tell you, dude, but that's kind of a no-brainer. It's not something that, like, you know. I mean, any news about the lighter that Ace found? Was the blood Marconi's? Well, I can't confirm your killer used this lighter to light the Molotov cocktail. Marconi's blood must have gotten on it in the struggle. The blood was the only substance on the lighter, but the design's pretty unusual, so I asked Gabriel to verify it. Okay, so Gabriel, what do you got? Well, my bookishness proved useful. You see, this lighter comes exclusively with the latest collector's edition of Game of Flames. That medieval fantasy novel everybody's reading. Exactly, no doubt about it. If your killer had that lighter, they must be a fan of Group of Flames. Game of Flames. Considering our book killer burned Marconi to death, they learned all the wrong lessons from the book. Game of Flames. Love it. Love it. Ace, it seems we're learning more about Marconi now that he's dead than we ever did when he was alive. We discovered Marconi had a child that he hid from everyone. That kid was so ashamed of his monster father, he wanted nothing to do with him. Furthermore, there's no coincidence that Marconi's son got hired by Dream Life. Rosetta orchestrated it. She got Marconi released from prison so he could do her dirty work. When she refused, she threatened her son's life. Alright, so what's going to be the pop-up? Ace, why are you... Oh, no. Oh, he's been injected with protozane. Oh, no. Not a mirror. Well, guys, I'll see you guys in Chapter 3. Pitching is 88. Over and out.